How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is episode 6 of a Let's Play series for From Simulator 22 on the mod map, The Valley, the Old Farm. And we are going to do things a little bit different in this episode because normally what we do is we'd go into what we did in the previous episode, just a quick little synopsis, and then what we're going to do in the current episode, and then just go off and do it. Well, I need to vent a little bit because yeah, pretty much everything that happened in the last episode went up in flames. Big time. Big time, big time, big time. I am so angry at what happened. As you can see, I'm here at our new alfalfa field. It's going great. Fantastic. Wonderful even. Just need to roll it and be done. Good to go. But everywhere else. Everywhere else. For the keen observer out there, you would think, hey, everything that we did here in the sheep pasture, over in the cow pasture over there, should look like this, because they all were done around the same time. And you would be correct. The problem was is that I came back in to the save file, and all this grass was here. The grass was here. The ground texture wasn't. It was the plowed texture underneath. But all the seeds, all the fertilizer, all the everything that I had done to this pasture, to the cow pasture, was undone. It was in patches too. Like there was this whole area was done, but then up here was the way I left it. Then there was a little small area in the corner over there. So I had to go through and literally, through trial and error, just to see if there was anything I could do to keep the progress I had up until that point. I tried to skip through the next day where I got to the growth growth stage 1, and then backed out, came back into the file. I did so much stuff to try and make this to where it was going to work, and it just completely, utterly decimated me. As you can see, the money has gone down. We were over $200,000. We're now at $100,000, but it gets worse than that. So much worse. I had to take a $100,000 loan, that's right, to fix all the issues that these pastures caused. I had to spend $300,000 just to get it to a state to where it actually looked halfway decent. And if I pan out, it might be difficult to see, but there we go. You can see this is exactly what happened. The grass grew through, but the plowed state underneath was gone. I tried as best as I could to get this okay, and for the most part it's fine. What I need to do is eventually is to purchase this plot of land next to me, and then I can finish the job going through here. But it cost over $300,000 to get this back up and running. I had to take a loan because I literally wiped myself out. And if I didn't take that loan, I'd be at zero. Here, while I'm... No contracts right now. So... There we go. So, yeah, I'm rather frustrated over that one. Over the fact that now I'd had to spend $300,000 just to get the map to look right, because otherwise it would have looked like this kind of texture all throughout here with all these little grass spikes. And the worst part about it is that it was, like I said, it was in patches. So like this little patch here was clear of the grass. Then you had all this that was covered up, but then another big chunk here that was covered up. This whole field out here was completely covered in grass. There was no bare spots. So I did the best I could to get this looking the way it was beforehand. It's not perfect, but it's certainly better than nothing. Oh, wait. know what? No, I'm not even. Sorry, I just had a thought, and I might try it in a different save game just to see if it works. I'm wondering if I can paint a texture onto here. Because what I had to do is go into the build mode under painting. I had to lay this down first, the grass paint swatch first. And then under plants, there's this, the Valley the Old Farm short grass. I'm curious if I can plant meadow grass or just grass and get something I can actually cut and harvest at least that way. I might not be able to do anything with it, but at least I'd be able to do something. I don't know. It's not something I'm willing to try out right now because it's going to be, again, expensive. I've already spent enough money, and yeah, I'm just kind of over it at the moment. So I think at the moment what I need to do, this field up here is needing to be rolled. Am I correct in that? It should be good on everything else. Yes, okay, just needs rolled. So I'm going to go ahead and lease a roller, run up to the shop, and just take care of that real fast. And then I think I'm going to skip to the next day. That actually reminds me, do we have... Oh, little Fleagle low loader? It's not really something that I need at the moment. I really don't have the proper equipment for it. And I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I am not feeling 100% right now. The little one ended up getting sick the other day, and now it has been passed on to me. And yeah, it's no fun. But thankfully, she is feeling better, and I'm on the upswing. Just, might sound a little nasally and congested. And I apologize if I clear my throat or anything like that throughout the remainder of this episode. I will do my best to try and mute that as much as possible. But we're going to go ahead and run back up to the shop and go ahead and pick up a roller of some kind. I haven't decided which one I'm going to get. I guess I'll just see what kind of inventory they have and kind of go from there. But I will see you up there in a little while. Alright, I'm approaching the store. I'm going to go ahead and run inside and grab me a roller and go ahead and pick it up. Park here out back. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright, got my roller. Gonna take this back up to the farm real quick. And then roll out the field. Once we're done rolling the field, we'll be able to go ahead and probably call it a night. Go ahead and go into the next day and figure out what I want to do from there, because really didn't come up with too much of a plan. Basically on the back of the last episode, I got so flustered with how the whole field situation turned out that it really kind of derailed me. It really kind of broke me off my stride, and it's alright. I mean, it's not the end of the world or anything like that. It's just now I'm kind of to where before I was actually doing really well. I wasn't having to take out loans or anything like that. Well, now all of a sudden, pow, I'm 100 grand in debt, and I'm not even into a harvest season yet. I'm hoping I'll pick up a few contracts this coming month and be able to start whittling that debt down, and just kind of going from there, because it's just one of those, wasn't expecting this to happen, and it did. And it's a little bit of hardship, but I'll work my way through it. Not a big deal. But get back to the farm there, and we will get to rolling. We'll see you all up there in a little bit. Alright, so we're back here at the farm. I don't think I've ever used this roller before, so I'm actually quite curious to see how well it does, and should make some quick work of it. It's not a huge field that we've got there, but this is a 9-meter roller. Should do the job rather well. Let's see. I'm just gonna have to be careful because of the canola field right next door. I don't want to Oh, 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 jeepers creepers. That was interesting. Okay. Oh, shoot, shoot. No, 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 no. Just meant to lift it up. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's working rather nicely. Although it's a kind of a weird mechanism for it to have. I mean, it works. There we go. I tell you what, I mean, for the price, this is actually a really good roller. I think it was only like 11 grand for this roller, and at 9 meters, that's pretty good. To lease it was only a few $100. I mean, it wasn't, I'll put it to you this way, I certainly didn't bat an eye at it, you know, for that price. Let's see. Alright, so we're just going to make a few more passes. Shouldn't take too much longer. You may have heard in the background one of my dogs saw one of the neighbors go walking by. There we go. Yeah, I really like this roller. This might be a contender for purchasing later on. There we go. Last pass. There we go. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna run this back to the shop there, and then once I'm done doing that, I'm gonna come back to the farm, and we'll probably go ahead and go into July. Because, like I said, not a whole lot else going on at the moment. So we will see you back here in a little while. All right, pulling back in here to the farm. Gonna go ahead and park the tractor. Let's see, I'm coming through here. There we go. Something like that should work. Alright, I am going to go in the house, relax, get a good night's sleep, and try and put this day behind me, because, oof, it was a doozy. But we'll see y'all tomorrow. Alrighty, good morning everybody. It is now 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna go out back where the alfalfa field is real quick and go check on it. I just want to see what it looks like in its first growth stage and kind of go from there. Okay. Yeah, check it out. Perfect. Awesome, awesome. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Check it out, our canola field's ready. Ready for harvest. That's excellent. Awesome. All right, well. Oh, man, that means that I've got to go up to the shop and get a harvester and do all sorts of stuff. Oh, man. Okay, well, let's see. All right, I'm going to make a few phone calls, go up to the shop, and see what kind of harvester I can afford. I will see you all up there. All right, walking into the shop here. Gonna talk to a few of the folks around here just to get kind of a lay of what kind of equipment I can afford. I'm probably gonna have to lease it. Well, not even probably. I'm definitely gonna have to lease it, but at least I'll be able to get something. I will cut us back in here as soon as I'm done talking with them, being able to line up some equipment. We'll see in a little bit. Alrighty, so unfortunately the shop here didn't have anything within my price range that I could really kind of work with. So thankfully, one of my neighbors just so happened to come up to the shop as well, and they ended up they ended up overhearing me and my situation, and they told me that, hey, I've got a harvester, I'm not using it at the moment. If you want, you can lease mine and just go ahead and pay me for use, and we'll go from there. I'm like, absolutely. I asked him what kind it was, and he's like, it's a little bit of an older one, and he went and grabbed it, brought it up here. I'm gonna go check it out. Let's go see. Let's see. So I think oh. Okay. What is this? Oh, okay. Okay. Little bison. Oh, this will be perfect. Oh, yeah, this will work perfect. All right, well, let's climb on in. Oh, yeah. That's the sound of a old school motor. Alright, hey, it fires up and it runs, and hopefully it'll run the header on it and be good to go. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's take a look like this. Oh yeah, old school and simple. Alright, so first field we're going to do is up here. I believe it's over by the lime mill, or the lime production point. So, lime factory, that's the words. English is hard sometimes. Let's see. Come up to the intersection here. handle's really nice. It's nice and smooth. You can tell the farmer took real good care of it. Yeah, good old Mr. Richards. He's a real nice old man. He was more than willing to help out, and once he heard that I was in need of a harvester, he wasn't using his, so it worked out very, very well. Just make it up to the top of this hill. Ooh. Oh, it is struggling. Alright, this is my field right here. Let's go ahead. Pull off to the side here. Go. All right. Oh yeah, this is working out nicely. Well, let's see what kind of yield we get off of this field. It's not going to be a ton, I don't think, but then we got to consider what we're going to put into the fields again, because now we're in July. What can we plant in this season? Probably wheat and barley. Brakes. Oh, what's going on here? I went a little rogue there. Alright, well, I'm just gonna plod along the field here, get this all harvested and up and running. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. I also made a purchase. So you can see the money went down a little bit. I bought an additional trailer for my truck. So now I have the pickup bed trailer, so I can carry 8,000 liters in there. And then I've got a tow-long trailer that I can carry another 8,000 liters. So in the end, I've got 16,000 liters of capacity in there, which is going to be very, very nice to have. And yeah, that's going to help me out here very, very well. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, keep chugging along, getting through this field, getting through this harvest, and I'll cut us back in as soon as I can. See y'all in a while. Alright, so you can see we finally finished this field. It took a little while, but we got there. Here, you know what? Let's make the truck come to us. Alright, there's still some in here. That's fine. So now let's take a look at canola at the oil mill. Where is the oil mill? Oh, way over there. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and head over there. Actually, you know what? Let's send a worker. We'll just send a worker over to it. Pull out to here. Let's see. Let's create a job. Deliver to, let's see, oil mill. And we'll have them come back to... No. There we go. So hopefully they'll go ahead and just deliver everything we need. And in the meantime, we can take the harvester here. Let's bring that in. And there we go. Go ahead and hook the header back onto the trailer. Make sure nobody's coming. There we go. Perfect. Now, just need to find a good place to turn around. I think what I'll do is I'll pull into the lime factory over here. And I can just turn around in their parking lot. Perfect. All right. All right. Well, we're going to slowly make our way back to the starting farm. We'll see you over there. back to this farm here. We're going to go ahead and get to work on our second field, and then we got to consider what we're going to put into these fields. I honestly don't know right now what would be a good product to put in. Maybe some wheat or barley, so that way we can get some chickens. That'd be a good one. At the moment, I can't really do too much with the canola, so I'm just selling it all. Like, no reason to keep it around, and I need the cash. Let's go ahead and stop here. Okay, now down here. Perfect. And let's go ahead. Start on this edge here. I don't think I've really been around this field too much. Now that I'm kind of thinking about it. Really haven't gotten a good layout of what this looks like. It's a decent size, it looks like. Alright, well, like before with the other field, we're just going to go ahead and get as much of this done as we possibly can and cut us back in as soon as we're done. We'll see you in a while. Okay, so while the harvester is chugging along at my farm, I went ahead and picked up a couple of contracts to be able to get some money coming into the farm, because it's just we're not looking all that great at the moment, in my opinion. We got a lot of money going out, but not a lot coming in. Let's see, entrance is over here. Alright, and what I'm going to do is, I believe it starts out like this. I'm just going to turn a worker loose and let them go to town. And there we go. Alright, going to run back up to the shop because I got a couple more contracts I picked up. We'll meet you over there. Alright, so I arrived here at the farm. I just need to go ahead and dump this last bit of barley into my silo, and then I can go ahead and collect on the contracts and be good to go. Let's back up just a little. Let's see, whoops. Alright, so barley, lime, straw. Okay, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and return this bit of equipment to the shop, and then I'm gonna come back here. Actually, you know what? I think we're just gonna go ahead and call it from here. I think this would be a good spot to leave it. We got quite a bit accomplished today. I mean, had to really, whoa, really had to work hard because of the big mistake that it was to go ahead and plow out these fields. But you know, you live and you learn, kind of thing. It's all good. You know, the only mistakes that aren't worth making are the ones you don't learn from. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all of the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. That shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.